Welcome back to the feud, everybody. The Williams family won the game. And now it's time to play. All right, Ivor, this is how fast money works. Leica is off stage. She can't hear or see any of your answers. I'm gonna ask you 5 questions in 20 seconds. If you can't think of something, you just say pass. If we got time, we'll get back to it. But if you and Leica together come up with 200 points, look right there. Tell everybody what you're gonna win.
50,000 pula!
All right, you ready?
Yep.
20 seconds on the clock, please. The time doesn't start until after I finish asking the first question. Name a sport that requires a lot of running.
Athletics.
Something you'd be shocked a doctor was afraid of.
Flu.
Something you need to valet a car.
Wax.
A beverage that comes in a can or bottle.
Soda, soft drink.
Something people wear that's only sold in pairs.
Shoes.
All right, let's go, Ivor. Let's see what we did. Name a sport that requires a lot of running. You said athletics. Survey said something you'd be shocked a doctor was afraid of. You said he's scared of the flu. Survey said something you need to valet a car. You said wax. Survey said a beverage that comes in a can or a bottle. You said soda. Survey said something people wear that's only sold in pairs. You said shoes. Survey said. All right, that's okay. Let's see what we got. Hello, Leica.
Hi.
You in a good mood?
Yes.
Okay, good. Ivor got 69 points.
Okay.
You need 131 points to win this jackpot of 50,000 pula. Now, let me tell you something. This is still very, very doable.
Okay.
Give me 4 good ones, and we can win this money, okay?
Okay.
All right, this is how we're gonna do it. I'm gonna ask you the exact same 5 questions. You cannot duplicate the answers. If you do, you're gonna hear this sound. I'll say try again, you give me another answer. It's gonna be a little bit tougher this time, so we'll give you 25 seconds. You ready?
Ready.
All right, let's remind everybody of Ivor's answers. 25 seconds on the clock, please. Time starts when I finish asking the first question. Name a sport that requires a lot of running.
Football.
Something you'd be shocked a doctor was afraid of.
Needles.
Something you need to valet a car.
Keys.
A beverage that comes in a can or a bottle.
Coke.
Something people wear that's only sold in pairs.
Shoes.
Try again.
Earrings.
That was close. Leica, we need 131 points. Let's see how we do. Name a sport that requires a lot of running. You said football. Survey said football was the #1 answer. Something you'd be shocked the doctor was afraid of. You said needles. Survey said blood. Blood was the #1 answer. We are 61 points away from 50,000 pula. Something you need to valet a car. You said you need the keys. Survey said #1 answer was vacuum. A beverage that comes in a can or a bottle. You said Coke. Survey said Coke was the #1 answer. We are exactly 27 points away from 50,000 pula. Something people wear that's only sold in pairs? You said earrings. Survey said socks. Socks. Socks was the number one answer. Well, don't worry though. You scored 183 points, so we're gonna triple that, add it to your earlier score for a family fortune, 59,150 hula. I'm Steve Harvey. We'll see you next time on Family Feud Botswana.